So I'm going. Okay. All right. We are live, opening chat while it's finishing loading. Apologies on the delay. Ignore. Cockpit. Okay. Alright guys, just gotta finish opening the chat and we'll start. Where is that? Here we go. Oh shoot, I have the wrong I had the wrong day set for it, oh well. Alright. Alright, let's go over the instance. That was a really tiring race. It was very hard. Let's see what we got. It's not a terrible amount of things, but I feel like it's gonna be more actual car-on-car contact. Oof. We got Jay Cheney, Williams, and Pierre. This is turn 1, lap 1. Alright, yeah, it's gonna be some tough ones today. Let's see what this did to Raul's steering. He ended up holding the position. Steering is pretty good. Alright, so pretty minimal issue, but what I want to look for then is, it's still, I'm sure, slowed Raul down a bit, so I just want to see if Jeremy just had a little slip or if it was just not giving enough room. That would imply whether it was a little bit of an error or an actual mistake. Alright, so we're gonna look right at the point right here. Okay. I think Jeremy probably, oh, sorry about that. I think Jeremy was probably had a 3 wide note, or maybe Jonathan did. There's too many unknowns on this. I wouldn't just say somebody's wrong because something happened. So Raul, Jonathan, I'm gonna leave this as just a racing incident, and if you feel that's wrong, please submit a incident report. Yeah. Yeah, no contact. Nice patience, unfortunate it had to happen.
Oh my.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Scott just got a little bit of tunnel vision and forgot cold tires as well. It's only lap 2 on a 1 minute lap, so. That was Landon that got hit. Yeah. Okay. Didn't lose any positions, and it's minimal damage from what I can tell. So we're just going to do a 1-pointer for Scott. If you ended up having more damage than I can tell, and it really affected your race, Landon, submit a report, please. All right, just a small mistake there. Not penalty worthy though. This looks sketchy. Oh. Yeah, okay, so Dustin likely had to lift. And that, oh, he actually tapped the brakes to make it around there. Oh, and then Brent, yeah. All right, this is a tough one because it's only a tiny mistake for Purnell, but it is what ended up causing the crash back here. Brent does tap his brakes, but Tom isn't able to respond in time, understandably, and takes out Brent. That's a tough one. Gonna look if Tom also should have been able to respond in that amount of time, or if it's understandable and part of the initial incident. I'm gonna check the brake lights as well. I mean, I can't tell with this car. I don't think so. Yeah, brakes come on now. I'm gonna give, I think I'm gonna put this one on Tom for now, because it just looked like a really late reaction to this whole incident. While Purnell adjusted, he ended up getting taking himself out pretty much, as well as Brent receiving from Tom. So do nothing for Dustin, nothing for Brent. Let's do a 4-pointer for Tom. Then is Purnell's worth anything? That's just a mistake. The driver he tapped had no damage in the end from it, from what I can tell. So we'll just say that's a racing incident for Purnell. Instant tow. It's appreciated, but unfortunate. Ooh, Pierre. Okay. it's really, really close, good racing here until it wasn't. Okay. So we're looking front, oh sheesh. Yeah, front bumper to the front of the rear wheel. So at this point, Ivan has lost his entitlement to space and then ends up driving after turning into Pierre. Let's see what that did for Pierre. Hardly crooked.
He said I was watching the broadcast, he said in the interview he had a crooked steering wheel.
I think it looks,
Probably the same.
it looks pretty good overall. I wouldn't call that major damage, so we'll do a 1-pointer for Ivan. Pierre, when you watch this, if you want to submit a review, if you feel it's unfair, please do so. Oops, wrong thing there. Huh. Good time to have a break in traffic. Okay. Nothing crazy there. For some reason it's funnier when it's Preston. I don't know why. Alright, good thing it's not a draft heavy track. It's a good rejoin. Okay, so Langdon just comes in a little hot. I'm kind of assuming he delayed the brake because he just barely touched the grass. Didn't want to spin. So that might have been the smaller incident that we would have had, but spin is still worth 1 point. They're taking the position and a bit of time from Mitchell. Alright, doesn't have the wing. Okay, nice rejoin. Wow. That was really close. I mean, fair play. I think that was fine. They all were able to throttle. He was not on the racing line, and nobody tapped their brakes, so may have been a little scary for a moment there for those guys, but I think it was right there on the line of being A-okay. Good rejoins from Scott here. Oh. That's a toe. That's not a toe. Alright. Yvonne, is that you? About lap 9. I did cover that. If that was you and Pierre, that came out to a 1-pointer. A 1-pointer for you. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I covered that. I'd suck at talking and doing things, so I'm back on track. Ah, that's where that was, okay. Okay, I mean, he tried to get out of the way, and I mean, Ryan probably shouldn't have damage from that. Got the Easter car. Okay, fine rejoin. Okay. I think that was good. I wasn't paying great attention. Alright, yeah, that's good because he didn't move really out from where he was. Oh. Oh. Alright, I thought initially that they crashed together. That's a shame for Shaji. Yeah. So we're going to do a 4-pointer for unsafe rejoin for Kiko. He's just trying to get as close as he could and lose as little time as possible, but that's part of the risk here. 911. Shame for Shaji. Tough day for the Easter Bunny. Ow, yeah. Love the top of your car there. Looks really good. Okay. Got distracted looking at the livery. Okay, just toes. Yeah, we're almost done. Alright, so the steering's a little bent there. Here it's nice and straight, so let's see what happened with Julian. Yeah, just started pushing and then turned too much, and with the grip catching, ended up just actually turning too much, which is not common once you start pushing. So I'm just going to check the lap times here for Jose. Alright, his lap times were about the exact same. And he's in 9th here. Okay, Steven, I'll take a look at that specifically right after this one. Like, is that worth a penalty for Julian? Small mistake. But he is a lapped car. We'll just do a 1-pointer to Julian for that one. I'm going to name it loss of control minor because it was in recovery. Unfortunate for Jose, but that was fortunately at the end of the race. Yeah, this is definitely what you're talking about.
I got a racing incident on that one.
We got to see the end result, and we got to see what room was left, because I don't see a reason.
That's just close racing, dude.
I'm the steward. I'm the steward. If you want to do the stewarding, we can, but I mean, to me, that looks like Steven's more at fault. I know it's really close racing, but I have to see what. If I were to put the blame on somebody, I'd put it on Steven. But let's see what the result is. Able to rejoin fine. Check the steering. Looks good. Just do a 1-pointer on that. Just because he lost a few positions without damage. It was good hard racing, like Bradley was saying. Let's see, I gotta find that incident here. Lap. Okay. I'll make a note of that. Continuing on. Okay. Little kiss. And a big old smooch. Okay, that was fine. Just racing. Oh. Ouch. Okay. And there must be a magnet in there for Landon's car, because I think this is the fourth time. Did a good job keeping it out of the way, though. There's no way this is a Pokemon car. It's definitely Easter. Definitely Easter. Gorgeous. Beautiful hit from Pierre. That was full blown. Yeah, and post race. Okay. Nice. Okay, yeah, if you guys have anything that was not on here, just like Steven and Yvonne did, that's a 0x1x or somebody just blocking you unjustly and you want the stewards to have a look, submit an incident review. Otherwise, good job today. Glad we didn't have to pull out the yellow. And we've got a rain race next weekend. That's going to be at Interlagos. So make sure you prepare, check out the forecast, and see you guys Tuesday or Sunday. See ya.